Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacey Lei, and of course, Miss Boxy Brown. Welcome to Mixed Format, and thank you for joining me. I've got such a great class planned. You'll feel boosted physically and energetically by the end of this class. We'll be focused on lower body and abdominals, and our mixed formats are strength and flexibility. So you're gonna really work your legs, but then we're going to stretch so you're not even sore tomorrow. I hope you're as excited as I am. You can probably tell I'm pretty excited. So what you'll need for today's class is a small hand towel from your kitchen or from your bathroom. And you could place that towel right down on the ground. For the last part of class, we'll be moving down to the ground, so you'll need a mat or a carpet, okay? You'll also need a high back chair. So you'll be leaning or just placing some fingertips on the chair for some of our exercises today. You might need a little help with your balance. The other great thing about the chair is that you could put your dumbbells there, okay? And you'll be using the chair for some of our stretching exercises. All right, if you're ready to get started, come meet me in your open space. Step your feet apart wide. Inhale and sweep your arms up. Exhale, sweep your arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, big plie. Now in today's class, you might notice that my hands leave the screen, but you could check me out in the reflection of the mirror. You've got two Stacey Leis today. Wow, lucky you. Last time, inhale and exhale. Stand up tall. Bring your right hand to your hip, your left hand behind your head, and then bend over to the side. Open up wide. Let's do this the other way. Open up wide and hold. Press your thumbs back behind you and step your feet together. We're going to do that same set once again. Right hand, left hand. Bend over, stretch and stretch. This time a little bit deeper because your feet are together. Open up. Let's do the other side. Pressing your hip to the other side of the room. And open up. Step wide again. Relax your arms down and roll your shoulders back. Okay, now sweep your arms up and back. Even though this is a lower body class, we want to make sure your joints are warm, you're increasing your circulation throughout your whole body. Relax your arms down, please. Hands to your hips, soften your knees, roll through your hips in one direction. And let's go the other way. All right. Come back to center. Make sure your toes are pointed towards the front, so towards me. Hands on your thighs. Hinge forward. Lengthen your spine, so maintain your neutral spine. And draw your tailbone down. And then lengthen to neutral spine. So as you draw your tailbone down, you should feel a really nice stretch at your lower back. Let's do this one more time. Stretch, and then lengthen. Now step your feet a little bit wider, sink a little bit deeper, and twist your shoulders from side to side. You turn your head 2, 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Return to center and hinge your body up. Pick up your dumbbells. Now let's get into our first lower body exercise. I'm going to show you plenty of options, okay? As we begin, just start with some squats, down and up. Now, I did not mention that we are including balance in today's workout, but there will be a little bit of a balance component. So watch this next exercise, down and lift. Same side. We're going to stay on this side, down. Keep your dumbbell on your leg and keep your toes turned towards me. You'll feel this in your thighs and also the side of your leg. Now, if you find that the balance component is too much for you, you can place your dumbbells down and just hold on to a chair very lightly, right? Or place your hand on a wall. Now, we'll have plenty of chances to practice. Let's do the other side. So you could use your dumbbells or not. The choice is yours. Because this is a strength workout, I've opted to use my dumbbells. So we're moving slowly and with control. And that will guarantee that we get into those muscles correctly. So squat down, lift. Lift the side of your leg towards the ceiling. Let's do that again. Down and lift and up. Okay, place your dumbbells down and let's do a little flexibility work. You'll turn your back towards your chair. Bring your right leg up and rest the top of your foot on the chair. And make sure you point your right knee down and engage your seat, pressing your hips forward. So you'll feel a little bit of work in the back and a lot of stretching in the front. So exhale deeply and take advantage of this quiet time to enhance your flexibility and enhance your patience. Okay, soften. Let's take our foot down. So pardon me for putting my back to you, but I'm talking to you in the mirror. Hopefully you can see me here. All right, so our left foot is on the chair. You're engaging your seat. Your left knee is pointed down to the floor. And you could feel some work in the back and some flexibility in the front. Okay. 3 seconds left. Soften from this posture and bring your foot down. So once again, you could pick up your dumbbells or not, okay? Feet forward, your right leg comes back to a lunge. Be sure to keep your back heel up, and then you'll stand up and lift your leg. Then your leg comes back behind you, so squeeze your glutes. Then land gently, back heel stays up, a knee lift, and then extend back and squeeze your glutes. Lower, lift. And even though it feels like we're targeting our right leg, which we are, your left leg is working too. So be sure you're standing tall, up, back, and now pull your knee back in and let's switch legs. Okay, so a lunge with your left leg, lunge, and then lift, and then extend and squeeze your glutes. And lift and extend. Lower, lift, whoop, and extend. So yeah, you definitely are getting a little bit of balance work in here, but our focus is on strength. This is your last one. Okay, slide your foot down, bring your dumbbells onto the chair, and now lift your right leg up. Place your foot on the chair. Be sure your left toes are pointed towards the chair. Press through your right heel. Pull your toes towards your nose. Lengthen your spine and hinge forward. Ooh. So this stretch targets your hamstrings. And I could sure feel this one. I hope you do too. Okay, you could hinge back up, bring your leg down, and let's do the other side. So lift your leg, flex your ankle, pull your toes towards your nose. Your top leg should be straight. And then slide your hips back behind you, hinge at your hips. And you might notice that I only have 2 little fingers on this chair. I'd like you to do the same thing, just 1 or 2 fingers. So no white knuckles. You're reaching forward, maybe you're reaching towards your foot like I am. Feeling the stretch behind your leg. Okay. Hinge Hinge back up, bring your leg down, shake your hips out. Pick up your dumbbells if you'd like. Okay, I'm super excited about this next exercise. I love it. Turn your toes out to the corners of the room. Your right leg comes back behind you. So it's a curtsy or a cross back squat. And then tap over to the side and then draw your leg in front of your body. Then you'll sweep your leg around, curtsy, tap, and lift, and swing around. Swing around. Tap for balance, and now take a step. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. So your left leg will cross back. Now, if you prefer not to hold the dumbbells, that's okay by me. But because it's a strength class, I thought it would be good to pick up some little bit extra resistance. Cross your leg back, your knees point out. Tap out to the side, shoulders back, stand tall, and then lift your straight leg out in front of you. Cross back, tap, lift, cross back, tap. This is your last one. Step your foot out to the side, wiggle your hips. All right, time to stretch. And this one's gonna feel really good, I promise. Okay, so you could touch the chair or not, okay? I'm going to take my arms out in front of me to help me counterbalance. Lift your right leg up and cross your ankle over. So this is called the figure four. And you're going to feel this in the outside of your thigh and the side of your glutes, because we've done a lot of thigh and glute work already. Now, if you're really loving these exercises as much as I am, guess what? We get to do them all again. Yep. All right, slowly come up. All right, point your toes forward, lift your leg, arms out for counterbalance, or you could just gently touch a chair. Remember, the goal of the exercise is not balancing today. If you can balance, that's great, but I'd rather you take advantage of the stretching. So if you're wobbling a lot, that's good practice when we're practicing balance. But if you're wobbling a lot today, just hold on to a chair or a wall. All right. Slowly stand up, hip rolls, and we'll start this circuit again from the top. So pick up your dumbbells, if you're using them, toes towards me, squat and lift your right leg out to the side, and you'll hold when you get there. You might have noticed that I've got kind of mellow music today, right? We're taking our time, breathing deep. I'm just resting the dumbbells on my thighs. So a little extra resistance. Now for a little challenge, see if you can point your toes towards your body a bit. All right, let's do the other side. Squat. So in other words, lift your heel, the side of your heel towards the ceiling. We're targeting the outside of our leg here, as well as our quadricep, front of your thighs. We've done a lot of thigh work today. All right, one more. We've got time for one more. All right, excellent. Wiggle out through your hips. It's time for a quadricep stretch. So place your weights down, come to your chair, turn your back to the chair, place your right foot onto the seat of the chair. So your base leg should be straight, and then you engage your seat, press your hips forward, and point your knee down to the floor. Okay, we've got 5 seconds left. Stay with me. Soften your seat. Take your foot down. You could just stay right where you are. And now lift the other foot up. So it's important, if you look down and see that your knee is forward in front of your other knee, you need to bring your knee back, okay? But then you also engage your seat. So you'll feel stretching in the front and engagement, work in the back. Talk about balance. All right, a deep breath in, a long exhale. Okay, soften from this posture and come on up. Okay, time for lunges. So pick up your dumbbells if you'd like. You don't have to use dumbbells. It's just because it's strength training, a little bit of extra resistance. So now step your right leg back behind you. Keep your heel up and draw your shoulders back. Now stand and lift your knee and then kick your straight leg back, pressing through your heel. Now when I say kick, that's just the movement, right? We could still kick or extend and go slow. Lunge, knee lift, extend and press through your heel. Do it one more time. Lunge, lift, and extend. Now bring your leg down. Let's do the other side. Lunge with your left leg. Your heel stays lifted. Lunge and lift and extend, pressing through your heel. I love the cue. Toes towards your nose. You know where your toes are. You know where your nose is. Keep pulling your toes towards your nose. Standing tall, abdominals are engaged, working with so much control. Last time, lunge, lift, and extend. Lower your leg down. Swoosh your hips. All right. Hamstring stretch, let's do it. So place your weights down, light touch on your chair. Flex through your foot. Tall and long. Press through your heel, toes to your nose, and hinge forward. Keep your shoulders wide. Keep all the muscles in your face relaxed. That's sometimes hard to do if the muscle feels tight, right? I know. Okay, soften. But if our muscle is feeling tight and we're working on flexibility, if we like tighten up the muscles in our face, well then it just makes everything tighter, right? So straighten your base leg, lengthen your top leg, toes to your nose, stand up tall. Soften your jaw and your brow. You could reach your fingertips towards your leg, towards your fingers or towards your toes. All right. Come on back up. Take your foot down and swish from side to side. I've got one more lower body exercise for you before we move down to the ground. Turn your toes out. Right leg steps back. So cross and tap, and then across your body again. Swing your leg back with control. Knees turn out. It's a cross back squat, and then inner thigh work and stability. Down and tap and cross your body. All right, back and tap. Beautiful. And hold. Now listen, take your leg out wide. Let's do the other side. Your leg crosses back, left leg, cross back, tap, and then across your body up. Pause. And be sure to flex through your ankle. So flex and push through your heel. swing back, cross, tap, and hold. Okay, nice work. Bring your dumbbells down. That's the last time you'll be holding those today. And now you could bring your arms out in front of you or use your chair. So you'll stand on your left leg, figure four with your right leg, and then hinge back. You should be feeling this stretch in the side of your leg and glutes, the side of your butt. Whew. Nice stretch. Come on back up, please. Uncross your leg. Let's do the other side. Cross, sit back. And if you feel well balanced, then just bring your arms out for some counterbalancing. Reach forward as you simultaneously bring your hips back. A deep breath in and a long exhale. All right, slowly stand up. I'd like you to step your feet apart wide, circle your hips again. Now it's time to lower down to your mat or to your carpet. So feel free to use your chair as assistance. Otherwise, 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back, front hand on your front thigh, just lower down here. Take your time, there's no rush. And then you'll come onto your side, lower all the way down to your back, and be sure that you've got your towel with you. Now, once you arrive down on the ground, I'd like you to swish your knees from side to side. All right. So I promised you lower body and abdominals, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Hands behind your head, please. Elbows back, and as you lift your shoulders up, exhale. Moving right into your abdominals. Keep going. Let's do 2 more of these. 2 and 1. Relax your upper body down. Rest your arms by your sides. Reach for your heels. So I'd like you to reach your fingertips towards your heels. Now lift your hips up and lower your hips halfway down. As you lift up, squeeze your glutes, not with your hands. Engage your muscles. Okay, now a few things. If your knees are feeling even the slightest bit tender, you can lower your hips and walk your feet forward a little bit away from your body. Okay, the other thing is I'd like you to keep your feet flat. So let's not allow our knees to bow out to the side or collapse in. Okay, so feet flat and knees forward, right over your toes. Squeeze halfway down. Let's do this 3 more times. 3 and 2 and lower your hips all the way down. Quick stretch, draw your knees into your chest and say, all right, well, it looks like our legs are already here. How perfect. Hands behind your head. Whoops, I need a little more space. These are called bicycles, where you press 1 foot forward. Now you could bring 1 foot down if you prefer. Elbow to your knee, elbow to your knee, and the other elbow comes down to the ground. Exhaling every time you twist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet come down, rest your head and say, ah. Rock your head from side to side. We're gonna do that circuit once again. Ready, set, hands behind your head. Chest up and down. Elbows back, okay? Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Keep going. This is 8, 7. Just 4 more times. 4, 3, exhale 2, last 1, rest your head, your hips come up and down, lower, lift. I went right into that. Are you with me? Come on, join me as soon as you are ready. Exhale, inhale. I got a little swept away by the music there. Plus, I want to make sure that we've got plenty of time to get you all stretched out and standing up before the end of this session. Let's have 4 more. Squeeze your seat. 3, 2 more times. Last 1. Lower down, legs up. Bicycles. Twist, 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 twist. Remember, you've got the option. You could bring 1 foot down or extend your leg. Let's have 1 more set. 8, 7, and 4, and 3, and 2. Both feet down. Your head comes down and you say, ah. Please take your towel. Okay, now bring your towel behind your right thigh. Now rest your shoulders down. Bend your leg and straighten. 2 more times. Hold this one up. Okay, press through your heel and pull your toes towards your nose. Cross the same leg onto your left leg. And now this time, just press your knee away from your body a little bit. Okay, uncross your leg. Let's do this on the other side. So the towel comes around your thigh. Straighten and bend. So a little bit of dynamic flexibility. 4 more. It's your last one. Soften your leg, cross your ankle, and then just use both hands and press your knee away from your chest. You should be so proud of yourself. We did some good work today. Uncross your leg and swish your knees from side to side, very gently. What's up, Foxy? Take your knees over to your left side. You could just allow your legs to stack one on top of the other, or stagger. And shoulders down, and turn your head, gaze over to your right side. And now help your legs up. Feet together, allow your knees to drop out wide. Ooh, quite an inner thigh stretch here. Slide your fingers underneath your legs and help them up. Now both knees over to your right. You could stack them or stagger your legs. Your shoulders are down. A deep breath in and a long exhale. Now I'd like you to continue to roll right over to your right side. Come on up to side saddle. Then you'll roll onto your hands and your knees. And if the chair is close by, then you could use the chair for assistance as you stand up. If not, 1 foot forward, hands on your thigh, and come on up. And if you're feeling dizzy, just lean on a wall or your chair. Do I have crazy hair? Ah, time to wake up again. Bend your knees, roll your hips. Take a deep breath up and exhale. One more time, deep breath up. Exhale and say to yourself, self, I'm so proud of you for showing up today. You moved your body, you breathed deeply. You're a slightly different person than you were just 30 minutes ago, and you are moving in the right direction. As always, it was such a privilege to guide you. I hope you had a great experience with me today. If you did, please come back for more. Let's do this thing again soon.